Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Aggies will kick this away to start us off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Looking to chuck it again. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Vols will line up to punt it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He'll hand it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it on the move. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Powers through.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of their own end zone. Handoff from the shotgun. That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
The ball is picked off. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Touchdown, Aggies. This quarterback on fire today.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
A risky call here. Close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the flip down. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll run it to the right side, fighting off the defender. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. Texas A&M 7, Tennessee 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback dropping back. With the catch, it's Presley. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Tennessee. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He's escaping the pocket now. That's caught. It's Jackson. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Touchdown, Fowles. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And they tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Makes a quick catch. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's good.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The Volunteers will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's looking deep here. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Offense in hurry-up mode.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great.
And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
He'll take a deep shot here. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the...
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Movement at the second level of the defense now. They'll run it from the gun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Strong game by this quarterback. That's a beautiful strike on the move, Kurt, and that's why this quarterback is a defensive coordinator's nightmare, right?
Well, he moves around so well. He can make plays from the pocket. What I love about him is what you're saying. He gets outside. He's a threat to run as well with his athletic ability, but the arm strength to be able to make that throw and make this defense pay for it.
He's got it inside the 15. Oh, the returner fumbled it. Recovered by the kicking team now. They'll steal a possession here.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Oh, a reverse. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
There's so many play callers who get into the red zone and they get worried about the negative aspects of a certain play call. But not this guy. I love it.
Touchdown, Aggies. Still no answer for this offensive machine. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Oh, and he goes out at the 1. So close to a pick 6 there, but a great play.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, A&M. This offense is still clicking. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Point after, knocked right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one away.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for a big play downfield. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Can he take it all the way? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone.
And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Looking to pass here on second down. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. First and goal now. A chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. That's a design quarterback keeper. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The Aggies looking to run some tempo here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense really clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Handoff on a single back formation. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. A sophomore with a strong tackle there. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Okay, it's third down after that run. It's an option look. The back's got to run the pitch. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to get the second half going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Physical running fights off the defender. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
Chris, I love this. People, they're still trying to get into their seats from halftime. And here's the first play of the third quarter, and boom, boom. We've already got points on the scoreboard with an electric kickoff return.
Automatic on the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away.
Tennessee 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Receiver makes the grab, breaks loose at the 40. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's running out of time here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Aggies. And the route is on.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 56.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Volunteers will take over. First and 10.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On the run here. Lets it go. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying. They applied the pressure, came up with a sack.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
It's third and a mile. Dropping back to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass ball is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes out. This looks like a pretty obvious call against the defense. Now here comes the bunch formation. Ball handed off. Finding space at the 20. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over.
Touchdown, A&M. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball is even thrown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He hands it off from the gun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. He escaped. He escaped one tackler. Couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Tries the right with a quick throw. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
The pass is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Quarterback drops back. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off.
Intercepted by Texas A&M. And they'll take over.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He lets it go on the move. Looking deep. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
The key with these crossing routes is making sure the quarterback has enough time to put the ball accurate on the receiver. Here, he puts it right on his numbers, allowing him to be able to pick up a lot of yards after the catch.
He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Texas A&M, 70 Tennessee, 14.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead